Welcome to Praying the Lectionary, a guided meditation following the Sunday Revised Common Lectionary readings and special days and seasons in the Church. It is an intentional time set aside to be as free as you can be with God today, to sit, to breathe, to be, to listen, and perhaps discover something new about God, about you, about your neighbor, and the world around you. And this Lenten season, a time to do some pruning and to let die things that need to die, because there is new life that God desires for you to receive. The text today is from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 13, verses 1 through 9, entitled, "Be Set Free from Bondage." As you prepare for this time in prayer and meditation, allow the breath to set you free, noticing places that are tense and inviting the breath to loosen these places in you. Pressing back and down your shoulders, expanding your chest for the breath to reach every part of your body, seeking freedom. Continuing to focus on the breath, open your ears and your heart to hear the word of God for you today. Now Jesus was teaching in one of the synagogues on the Sabbath. And just then there appeared a woman with a spirit that had crippled her for 18 years. She was bent over and was quite unable to stand up straight. When Jesus saw her, he called her over and said, "Woman, you are set free from your ailment." When he laid his hands on her, immediately she stood up straight and began praising God. But the leader of the synagogue, indignant because Jesus had cured on the Sabbath, kept saying to the crowd, "There are 6 days on which work ought to be done. Come on those days and be cured, and not on the Sabbath day." But the Lord answered him and said, "You hypocrites! Does not each of you on the Sabbath untie his ox or his donkey from the manger and lead it away to give it water? And ought not this woman, a daughter of Abraham, whom Satan bound for 18 long years, be set free from this bondage on the Sabbath day?" When Jesus said this, all his opponents were put to shame, and the entire crowd was rejoicing at all the wonderful things that he was doing. The word of God for the people of God. Thanks be to God. I invite you to bring your attention to a place in you that has been crippling you for a very long time. Sit with this place as you would sit next to a dear friend, and invite it to speak to you and to tell you why it is hurting and cannot stand straight. Listen and respond with loving embrace. Notice Jesus is also hearing your desire for healing. Hear these words: "You are set free." Embrace the holy freedom that Jesus is giving you. Stand up straight and breathe freely and completely. shield any old words or old narratives that want to negate your freedom. These are no longer yours to hold. Let go of them, drop them, brush them away. Let them bounce off of you. And hear the crowd rejoicing at the healing that has occurred. I wonder, what is God's invitation for you today? Take a few more deep breaths and begin to gather in what you have discovered this day. Perhaps you're standing straighter and taller, or feeling lighter, or noticing a bigger smile on your face and a warmth in your heart, giving thanks to God for this freedom from bondage. If you're still waiting on some freedom to come, part of us is always in bondage as we live on this side of the garden. And trust that God is walking alongside of you, and God's greatest desire is for you to be free of this weight that you are carrying. And keep this invitation in your awareness that God desires for you to be set free, and be open to a word from a friend or a stranger, to nature offering you a cool breeze, or the rays of the sun warming your heart. God reaches out in many ways to find us and to heal us. So stay awake. Move toward Jesus. For the glory of God, for the people of God, thanks be to God. Praying the Lectionary is a guided meditation offered by the Reverend Dr. Lil Smith. The text today comes from the New Revised Standard Version of the Bible. The piano accompaniment is Dana Cunningham.